Alright, really quickly, just Dawn of War. He got first round, so I deployed here, he deployed there. There's seized ground, objective, impassable terrain objective. He infiltrated these and scout moved them. I'm trying to seize. That's a reroll. Nope, 5. Alright, my turn. I brought these in, brought those in, made line of sight, shot those, and he went to ground, so I didn't kill any of their scouts in 4+ cover. They went to ground, so I popped smoke on these. In combat, that kind of sucked. I did +2 initiative, completely failed my canonist. I only killed 2 guys. And he killed 1 back, and then power fist the canonist to death, so that kind of really sucked. So I'm still in that combat, though. I did pass my leadership. I finally got the Eviscerator in, and yeah, that's basically it. Alright, so this combat kind of failed the +2 strength, but got the invul, and I lost 2. Only killed 1. I did break off instead of getting overrun. 1 exorcist exploded the Razorback. The other one only got 1 shot, didn't do anything to the Terminators. These just kind of moved around, and that's pretty much it. That 1 last cannon exploded this Razorback or this Rhino despite cover too. So, and this one got immobilized by the Razorback during his turn. We're on top of 3 now. Terminators are pretty much going to ruin my day once I get here. Alright, I killed 1 of them. The scouts fell back. I'm still flying back there. Yeah, he regroups now. This is just going to top of 4. Shot with all these melter guns and stuff. Killed a few Terminators, and then charged with all 3 squads. Brought them down to 1. He made 3 invuln saves on Shrike, so I just did 1 wound to him. And that's pretty much where we're at. I mean, I'm about to lose a lot of stuff this turn, but last turn I lost 6, he lost 5. Alright, this bottom of 4, I just burned 1 to make her go fearless. Over here, decently lucky, I lost just the 1 wound on the Canonist, and I killed off the last 2, the Terminator and the Terminator and the Shrike, and I actually got a 6 on all 3 of their consolidations, and I probably made a bad idea here, bad move there. And Missile Launcher actually stunned this, and Talian's Bolter took off its weapon, which kind of sucks, so bottom 4. Alright, so I kind of just backed these up just to try to, be able to contest my objective without getting killed by all the Terminators, but that's probably not going to work. They're just going to assault me anyway. Brought these in here. Failed a lot of saves. I failed 3 out of 5, but I did kill 2 back with the Eviscerator, so I'm still holding there. Just got to hold out for another full turn, just to try to contest. That's all I need to do. Over there, just ran the Eviscerator in just because, and I lost it, so I got a faith back. So that's pretty much all I have. Is not very much, but I'm gonna die. Alright, so he still got those. Obviously, you saw that he kicked the snot out of me there. I charged here, killed a few from shooting, killed 2 in combat, lost 2 guys back, so yeah, that's pretty much it. And this shot didn't do much either, so that's it. Okay, round 3 here. That was a rough match. I guess just to start off saying his list, in case you're wondering like what kind of a list it is, he was running Shrike, so everything in his army had fleet, including his 17 assault Terminators with Thunderhammer Storm Shields. Just that in general is just nasty. So, and then he had his scouts, which that's the first mistake I made, is I spread that witch squad out so he couldn't infiltrate all over the place, not realizing that he could put his scouts out, and then he could just scout move and then move fleet and assault, and he'll get an assault no matter where and make him infiltrate too. So I should have really grouped them up so I can get them all in combat round 1. That would have saved me a lot of trouble. But that was a recoverable error. Straight on from there, though, I brought on my guys, and he pretty much, got really lucky. 1 shot, 1 kill with pretty much with both of his 2 las cannons in his army. And later in the game, he got a really lucky shot. First time he shot anything at my exorcist, he shot a bolter, a rending bolter from Talion, and he also shot a missile launcher. And they both did something. The missile launcher stunned it, and the bolter took the weapon off. It was ridiculous. So he had some good rolls, but it really came down to 2 decisions that I made that were incredibly stupid. So this game, I'm extremely disappointed with the way that I played. I did really good up until about turn 5, and then I basically just threw the game away by not paying attention to what I was doing. So
And this was the table for first place, so that kind of really sucked. It would have been nice to just pick up witch hunters. I don't even play them regularly and win a tournament with it, and I totally could have done it if I had not been completely stupid. So a little bit frustrating there, but I'm definitely not going to make these mistakes again. So basically, what the problem was in turn 5. I finished up the combat with that first bunch of Terminators and Shrike, and straight from there, I decided to move one squad up to try and contest the objective with Tellian and the scouts on it, which was not a horrible plan. But when it came down to it, it was just plain stupid. I needed to keep all my guys together because I only needed to control the middle two. I mean, I could have let him contest that one. I could have let him control the third one all day long, and he didn't have much left over there to control those two with. So I needed to keep those 3 squads together. The next thing I did, which was by far the most stupid thing I've done in a long time, is when those group of 8 Terminators came down to me, the second squad, I shot them. I killed 2, so down to 6. He took a leadership and he failed, and he was falling back, and I assaulted him. Even though he was falling back, I was like, "Oh well, sweet, he's still in assault range," and I assaulted him with those 2 squads, and I should have been able to handle them statistically because of my faith points and all that. I should have been able to weather the storm and eventually get through it. But I got horrible rolls, which made me end up losing the assault and all that kind of stuff. But despite that, that was an incredibly dumb idea, which lost me the game single-handedly. All I needed to do was not assault him, and then just move my guys up towards the 2 objectives, those 2 squads I had there, take out a total of 6 whole Marines. I know 5 Marines. I think it was 2 Scouts and 3 Marines, and I had an Exorcist and 2 squads of Witch Hunters to do it with, so it wouldn't have been a problem at all. And I could have just walked the Terminators away from the objective, and they wouldn't be able to regroup. So that was incredibly stupid, and that right there single-handedly lost me the game. And it was on turn 5, I think it was. So I'm really frustrated with myself with how I played the last game, but it was fun. It was fun. I did really well. Although sadly I only came in 4th place, even though I was playing for first. So I was, I guess overall for the whole tournament, it was a fun tournament. I did really good the first 2 rounds. I was pretty happy with how I played, except for the last game. That was really disappointing. But I guess I was okay with the way the tournament was run. It was an all right tournament, but I am a little bit frustrated with the way the way the actual tournament was organized. Basically, there were only the second mission had any battle modifiers. So round 1, where I was stomping all over the battlefield, I mean there was no option to get any sort of extra battle modifiers. Round 2, where I had some more difficulty against a more mobile force, that was the only mission with battle modifiers, and I didn't get any. And my opponent got all 3 points. And then round 6, there were no battle modifiers. It seems incredibly silly to only have modifiers for one of the missions. Um, so that was one thing. The second thing, and a lot of tournaments do this, they don't do a bracket, they do points, which I really don't like. I don't agree with that. Because I mean, I was playing the top guy on the last round, and basically, if I lose that mission, if I lose that one when playing against the hardest opponent there, then I don't come in second. I actually ended up coming in 4th, and second place was the person I played in round 2 that I beat. So it was kind of frustrating to get 4th place when I was fighting for 1st place. So I really think that they should be, I don't know, the way I feel a tournament should be run is brackets, and then points are only used to determine ties. So like if 2 people won their first game and their second game, or the 2 people won their first game and then like lost their second game and then won their third game, if 2 people did that, then you would use the points to determine a tie to determine who won between the 2. So that's basically just how I feel about that. So strangely didn't end up walking away with anything, even though I did pretty good. But I'm definitely happy with the way I played, minus the last game. So thanks guys for watching, and I will definitely try to do some more coverage at the next tournament as well.